Gamer Gacha. Game on.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Saito here, and today I'll be playing another classic Sonic game called Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Unlike Sonic the Hedgehog 1, this time I won't be making too many parts and instead put 2 or 3 zones in one part. Along with that, I'll also do some costume transformations in between just like in Mega Man to fit the theme. So with that, let's begin. Sonic and Miles Power in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now then, here we go. Emerald Hill Zone 1. It's been a while since I started playing another Sonic the Hedgehog game, but yeah, I really like the classics, of course. Now then, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is a platform game in the Sonic the Hedgehog series developed by Sonic Team in collaboration with Sega Technical Institute and published by Sega for the Sega Mega Drive. It was released in Japan on 21 November 1992 and in North America and Europe on 24 November 1992. It's actually a sequel to Sonic the Hedgehog CD and was directly followed by Sonic the Hedgehog 3 in 1994. I have to say, maybe I should have played Sonic CD first? Nah, it doesn't matter. And here we go with our first special stage already. I gotta say, that was pretty fast. The special stages in this game are completely different from the original Sonic the Hedgehog 1. In this one, you can just get 50 rings and go to a gold star post and, well, here you have it. Now you're at the special stage already. I guess I might as well explain about the special stage while I'm at it. When the player has collected at least 50 rings and hits a star post, just like I said, a red halo of stars will briefly float above him, and which they can jump into it to get a special stage, just like you're seeing. This was kind of 3D-ish though. Special stages track the player from behind while they run through a 3-dimensional half-pipe course filled with rings and bombs. Half-pipe reminds me of a skateboard or something. But yeah, a set number of rings must be collected to pass through 3 checkpoints and eventually obtain a Chaos Emerald. If you're playing cooperatively with someone using Tails, it raises some of the rings targets in the early special stages. When you finish a special stage and return from it, the entire zone is reset except the game timer. The player is without rings, but all the collected monitor rings and badniks reappear. Also, if Sonic activates a star post, all the star ports before that will be activated as well, but that were not with 50 rings in hand. Yeah, that can be a problem, but oh well. First Chaos Emerald acquired. But I have to say, this special stage was really different from the first one, since this one requires you to get rings to pass through the special stage to get the Chaos Emerald. While the first one just had to be a rotating stage where you had to get the Chaos Emerald as soon as possible, while this one might take some time. This, let's say, the Emerald Hill Zone, or should I say Sonic the Hedgehog 2, has a story of its own. I'm going to explain the story to you, but if you get a little bored from hearing it, you can try watching a mini movie or like a fan film called Sonic Prologue. I'll put the link in the description. It's actually a very good movie. It describes how Sonic and Tails first met. But the story in this one and in the story in the Sonic Prologue movie that I was seeing was completely different. But in any case, here we go with the second special stage. Man, I have to admit, the special stages in Sonic 1 took a really long time because you had to finish the act first before getting to the special stage in the next one. But in here, you can go to as many special stages as you want as long as you have 50 rings in hand and you're near a star post. I have to be careful though, because the special stages in this, the second one, can be a little bit tricky to handle since, you know, this is a 3-dimensional stage, so you won't be able to guess what's coming in front of you. There can be anything, rings or bombs, like that one. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be really careful. Rings can be anywhere, even on the top, but if you stay on the top for too long, you might fall. Also, since Tails is by your side, he will also collect some rings, but just try to make sure he doesn't get hit, or the rings that he has been carrying will all be gone. Just like I'm trying to be careful and not to get hit either. Alright, now to get 140 rings. Just a little bit more to be precise. Whew. I really can't guess where the bombs will be. In the original Sonic the Hedgehog 1, you had to avoid the goal. Ow! Alright, I did say. Ow! Okay, gotta stop doing that. It's a good thing I collected many rings, but sheesh, I really gotta be careful with that. Hey, why are you in front of me, Tails? I'm supposed to get the Chaos Emerald. Oh well, but with this I collected the second Chaos Emerald. And in record time too. Take that, Sonic 1! I collect Chaos Emeralds faster in Sonic 2. But yeah, there's a story behind this game as I was explaining, which I was rudely interrupted when I was trying to play the special stage. But if you want to watch the fan film version of it, I'll just put a link in the description and you can watch it. It's very good actually. I like the fan film better than reading the whole story through the wiki lore or something like that. And with that, first act cleared. But as I was explaining about Sonic the Hedgehog 2, it's a side-scroller 2D platform video game which plays identical as the first Sonic the Hedgehog game. The player can be either Sonic or Tails or both. They can also play as Sonic while Tails is controlled by a second player or an AI. Both characters share the same abilities. Well, almost the same abilities. Tails, on the other hand, can fly, to be exact, since he has two tails, to be precise. This game has 11 zones, most of which are divided into 2 acts. In the original, there were 3, but now there's 2 acts only in each of the zones, and this time there are 11 zones in this one. Alright, with this many rings, I might be able to go to the next special stage, and very fast too. Woo! Invincibility! Yes! Okay, now if I can just find the star post, I might be able to start the next one. But where could it be? Oh wait, if I remember correctly. Ah yes, this is where it is. Here we go! Since I'm finishing these special stages and doing other stuff, I might as well explain the story now. I keep saying I'll explain it, but I keep getting hang off because I'm busy with something. Sorry Tails! Sorry again! Does this count as Tails abuse? Cause I keep letting the little fella get hit every time. I hope not. I mean, it does kinda might be a Tails abuse because I keep letting him get hit because of my mistakes. I mean, it is controlled by an AI, not a second player, and I'm playing this all alone, so ouch. Sorry Tails, you might get hurt more and more in the future, so sorry for what I'm going to do to you. If people say that I'm causing Tails abuse, please don't call the police on me, because I'm really not responsible for the abuse of Tails, the little fella here. I really gotta stop doing that. Okay, now I'll start explaining about the story. I gotta stop saying that. The story is set on a west side island, a small island with a pleasant meadow. It is said that a very long time ago, the people of West Side Island used mysterious stone to advance their civilization and achieve prosperity. However, when those people tried to use the stones for the wrong reasons, their prosperity vanished overnight. It is also believed that the gods then sealed away the stones within the island's depths. And that explains why Robotnik is after it now. I really gotta stop doing that to poor fella. In the Emerald Hills zone, I forgot to explain what kind of zone it was. And with that, I got the third Chaos Emerald. Man, I'm getting really good at this. Alright, looks like we're almost to our first spot. But first I'll collect some rings. The Emerald Hill Zone is described as beautiful tropical area with green meadows, rich waterfalls, orange ground, and has parish and checkered pattern on some point. It has lots of things that it could be considered a tropical paradise zone. Now, ouch. Wow, this is supposed to be the easiest boss, but I'm already getting damaged. Okay, the first boss is called the Egg Drillster. Its main feature includes a large spinning drill at the front end of the machine. It is also capable of functioning as a long-range but somewhat slow projectile weapon, as it can be launched from the front end towards the target. It only happens when he's at his last health, so it doesn't work anymore because I won. And with that, I'll be right back. Okay then, with that done, time to transform. Hello everyone, Chemist Saito here, and if you're wondering, no, my costume is not that of an astronomer but looks similar to it. Going back, I work a lot with chemicals and make many discoveries, although some of them might end up blowing my house or accidentally change a human body structure. But hey, I'm still learning and won't make those mistakes again in the future, hopefully. But either way, let's continue. Alright, time for this chemist to figure out some chemicals and pass through this stage as well. Now, the next stage I'm in is called the chemical plant zone, a heavy industrialized area in a large city that contains pools of megamac. For those who don't know what megamac is, it refers to a chemical that exists here. Well, in every other place, like those bubbles and the ones that exist in the railways and things like that. Chemical Plant Zone is a massive chemical factory that belongs to Dr. Robotnik. It is filled to the brim with light grey buildings with warning signs, pipes, and various machines. Described as an amusement park-like in design, the zone also has curvy transparent tubes carrying blue chemicals all over the factory, just like I explained. These tubes have yellow platforms on top of them that the playable characters can stand on. The plant is as well full of other tubes of different kinds. In the background, a city consisting of red skyscrapers can be spotted underneath a crimson sky, as you can see. At the base of the red skyscrapers are various futuristic chemical plants. And with that, the first one has been cleared, and factory is colored in time green to blackish gray too. I have to say, this looks really futuristic in my case, but it's because of Dr. Robotnik that this is happening in the first place. Oh, and I got some continues as well. Forgot to mention, but in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you cannot get continues when you clear a special stage with many rings. If you get a great high score in the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 when passing through the act, you will be able to get a continue from it as well. So yeah, I guess it's another way of getting continues than the original way. Yikes, I gotta be careful. By the way, when you go through these tubes, you can use the controls to change the direction of your tube, of the way you want the tube to go, or well, the characters where you want to go. For me, I kind of forgot how to do that, so it's been a long time, so I can't really remember how I did that before. Either way, I was trying to explain the story, and for the love of God, I have to do this time. Now, where was I? Oh yeah. While out looking for new adventures in his personal plane, the Tornado, Sonic the Hedgehog discovers West Side Island. Deciding to take a break, the Hedgehog lands into the shadow of the island, drawing a white arc with exhaust smoke with his plane. However, he does not pay attention to the fact that a certain metallic flying object has been chasing him and suspiciously lands on the other side of the island. We're going to the next special stage, but I'll let this happen on its own while I explain the story. One day, Sonic notices a shy orange fox tagging behind him, who nervously hides behind a palm tree when he spots him. What the Hedgehog does not notice while he is not looking is that this peculiar fox barely manages to keep up with him. This young fox cub name is Miles Prower, though he is known as Tails due to his two special tails, which have often made him the target of bullying. However, something changed in Tails when he saw Sonic come to the island, and he made up his mind that he wanted to be as cool as the Hedgehog. When Sonic starts running, the fox does his best to keep up with him. Realizing that the young fox is harmless, Sonic allows him to hang around while he freely explores the island, not really caring about him. Truth be told, Sonic's story in meeting with Tails varies differently in many universes. Like in Sonic X, in this Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and then there was another one in Sonic Prime. I don't want to bring spoilers in the Sonic Prime part, but I'm just telling you the story. In Sonic X, Tails was bullied and was crying when he met Sonic racing through the forest. When he came across Sonic, he followed him, and then he discovered his tornado and decided to modify it. Sonic was a little confused as to who it was and messing with his plane, so well, the two talked and now they became good friends. And in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I already explained how they first met, since the Miles Prower cub is a little bit shy to be precise. And I got another Chaos Emerald. I just need 3 more emeralds and I can get a new special ability that I couldn't get in Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And in the Sonic Prime, the meeting between Tails and Sonic was that thank you Tails, was that Sonic just passed through at the speed of sound while Tails was getting bullied by 2 other foxes. And that's why Tails just wanted to become as fast as Sonic and tried to look up to him. There was another one in the remaster version as well. Since there's a, what's it called? The Sonic Collection one. There's a remaster one that also shows the story how Tails met Sonic, but it's a very short but very definitive, to be precise. Yikes, so many chemicals. I gotta be careful. Truth be told, it's chemicals, but it's also water, and I hate water. I'm a chemist, guys, so I shouldn't be concerned with this sort of thing, but when it being submerged in water, or chemicals to be precise, I'm not really exactly sure if I should be happy about this sort of thing. As I was continuing with the story, on an early afternoon, Tails discovers the lone tornado on the beach being a budding fan of machinery and vehicles. He rushes up to take a closer look as he is admiring its magnificent build. However, he notices that Sonic is taking a nap under the tornado's wing. Now we're dealing with the next boss, called the Egg Poison, and I win! I was supposed to explain what he did. He collects a Mega Mech and throws it on Sonic, but I guess that was really simple. I guess his design was poor though. Oh well, and with this, I guess I'll end it off here then. Thanks for watching everyone. Dealing with chemicals is one thing, but being submerged in them is definitely not healthy. I'm especially surprised by the fact that those chemicals did nothing to Sonic and Tails. I mean, they're not humans, yeah, but still it could have had some effect on their bodies since they came into contact with them. But who cares? Since this is a game, logic was never applied to begin with. Same goes for me in my world. But anyway, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for next week's reminder. Until then, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and see you later. Now then, since I'm still a chemist, I might as well work on some experiments. To the lab! Which is the basement of my house. Now if I mix this chemical with this one, and done. Now let's try, whoa! No, my experiment! Wow, talk about an abomination. That chemical created a new life form. And if I know anything about creating life forms, it is that I am so dead.